Hey, if you want an HO scale locomotive that is silky smooth, even at slow speeds, you have to buy an older model. Kato has a Japanese motor because Kato is Japanese. That's about the best. And I do like the older Life Like Proto 2000s. I've seen videos of people talking about scale trains having bad motors and having it replaced free of charge, but still, they had bad motors in it. I've never been impressed with Athearn, even though I do have Athearn. See, that's an Athearn. I have some Atlases here and there. I've never been impressed with their motor, but if you want a certain model, there's not much you can do about it. But okay, let me show you this. Silky smooth. See how slow your locomotive can go. I know this is a TSC decoder. Because of the sound it makes. This locomotive, believe it or not, is used. So I don't know what, I painted it, but that chassis is used. I don't know how it was treated before I got it. Can your locomotive do that? Painted and decaled by me. Oh, it finally stalled out. That was very slow. Could be my track's dirty. Yep. Yeah, I got dirty track right there. I just complained about that. That's the important thing too. You got to have clean track. Here we're going slow again. If your track isn't clean, it's not going to matter how good your locomotive is. There, I'm over the painted area. Look how dirty that is. Wow, I need to spend some time down here. Alright, this is the Kato. Silky smooth. And quiet. See, it doesn't make any noise other than a little bit of humming. That's the TCS Train Control Systems. Get that right. Best decoder I've ever bought is Train Control Systems. NCE, North Coast Engineering, or whatever they are. Those burned out. That was the first one I tried. They burned out a lot. It's really cool. You have a lot of control with a good decoder and a good electric motor. All right, now let's try the other one here. Turn on the ditch lights. This is a Proto 2000 with another TCS Train Control System decoder. Silky smooth, even at slow speed. Proto 2000s are geared low, so if you want a locomotive that goes really fast, you're not going to like a Proto 2000. But I use these Proto 2000s for my coal drags, and they're very strong, they're heavy. So if you want advice on HO scale locomotives, you better get your advice from somebody that's got over 250 of them. I know, I don't buy the new stuff because everything new now is junk. Most of it's made in China. Most all the locomotives are made in China now. The nice ones are made in Japan, but unfortunately Kato's not making HO scale anymore. It's still moving. We'll speed it up a little bit. So it really depends on your decoder, and I recommend Train Control Systems. And after your decoder, it depends on the windings of your electric motor in your model. And Kato has about the best. You'll see a lot of other brands of model trains that are using the same motor. You look for a white dot. Kato motors have a white dot on the side of them. I know Stewart's uses them, and I don't know, Bowser or whatever, but I don't know all of them, but I've seen them occasionally in other chassis. See, silky smooth. And you want a lot of speed control. You don't want it to speed up really fast. This is more like, I use speed step 128. More like a real locomotive. Just bring her back. Silky smooth, even slow. And the other thing that's important is the gears. The Athearn, the ready to rolls. I don't really run blue boxes. I do have some ready to roll, and they seem to be more noisy going over turnouts. Just the way they're designed. If you ever see one of these on eBay for under $100, a Proto 2000, buy it. I have most all the ones for the railroad that I model, BNSF, and I'd like to buy more of them, but how many locomotives does the guy need to make himself happy? We'll go back to the other one now. Yeah, you got dirty wheels. Whenever you see a little bit of flicker, you know you got dirty wheels or a dirty track. Now, is that silky smooth or what? I like the Beaver. I envy my son. He's modeling a really cool railroad. It's better than those British Columbia Railroad locomotives that are two-tone green. Those are boring. I like the British Columbia, the red, white, and blues. I've got a couple of them. One doesn't have a chassis. See, I'm more into locomotives than I am scenery. That's why you won't see a lot of fancy scenery on my layout, because this is where all the enjoyment is right here, locomotives. Sorry, that's just the way I am. I like the power. I don't spend a lot of time playing with trees and grass and all the other silly stuff. All right, thank you.